What is a rent back? You've probably heard this term tossed around, but probably don't have a lot of idea what it is. And the fact of the matter is, they're pretty common right now. I think they're going to remain pretty common for a while just due to the state of the market. A rent back is when you are selling a home and before you move to your next one, you need to rent it back from the person who is buying it from you. This happens a lot of times when you're selling your home and you're contingent on buying a new one, or maybe you're buying a new construction that's not quite ready yet and you don't want to move twice. So if the buyer is able to give you that time to stay in your home for a fee, usually, then you can rent it back. Now, there are different rules that come into play. If you're a buyer who is getting financing, typically you can't rent it back to the seller for more than 60 days. Otherwise, it's considered an investment property, and that's a whole new ballgame. You might have to have a larger down payment. You might have to have a different interest rate. So typically, less than 60 days is the standard. But the great news is there are agreements that are in place to have all of the expectations spelled out. Who is responsible for what? When is the rent back ending? When does the buyer get their keys? When can they move in? All of these things are laid out in a contract so everybody is on the same page, working towards the same goal. For buyers, especially if you're renting a home and then you're looking to move in, it can be favorable in a way because if you have to give notice and you want to make sure that you're not paying for two places overlapping, if you have the seller renting back for a specified period, you can try to eliminate that. So there are definitely different ways to play it out. And if you have any questions about it, let's connect.